Hi everyone, Yacca here. So I've made a decision around Mercenaries. I wanted to try it out, and I made the decision that I wanted to try it out as a free-to-play player. And I've actually come to enjoy Mercenaries a lot. So I'd like to give you my 2 cents on how to go around, how to engage with the game, and do this in a way that you keep being motivated, you can come back to it, but also acquire a good amount of resources without doing that heavy grind. And you want to get certain mercenaries, or you want to try and maybe you should open some packs. Don't worry about it. You can actually enjoy mercenaries so much with little investment, I guess, both in time and with no investment in money at all. I'm having so much fun with it, and I'm not investing too much time with it because I am primarily a constructed player. Also play Battlegrounds and Arena, so mercenaries kind of fit in that as well. So it's fun. It's definitely fun, but you can do this and make it work and be successful in mercenaries as a free-to-play player. So let's have a look at my 2 cents on how I manage my dailies and tasks and how I go around PvP and try to accumulate enough resources while having fun doing so. Even as a free-to-play player of mercenaries, you still want to get some resources. And I'm not really one that's up for the grind. So this will take longer time than whatever other guides you could find out there. There's a bunch of guides, how to grind, how to go through different things, how to get the mysterious stranger, all that. That's not what you're going to find here. But I will try and convey what I do to keep it fun for me, not burn out on mercenaries, and how to still acquire and accumulate resources in mercenaries. What I want to do each and every day, I might get the Mysterious Stranger quests out of the PvE content, but I do a good amount of PvE and PvP, covering the PvE first. I want to complete the tasks that I get each and every day. I used gold to upgrade the campfire, and I think that's kind of worth it, because getting those tasks is really great. Tasks 16, 17 and 18 for each hero will also grant you packs, and packs is really the hardest thing to get when you're a free-to-play player. I haven't opened that many, but you can still make do with the heroes that you got. And if you get towards the later stages of the game, then you could also, or the later stages of the tasks that you have for each of the heroes, you also get the packs. I do think one other good way to get packs is also the PvP content, and I will cover that momentarily. So do all of these, getting through the story. You can see I haven't even completed this one yet. Also grants you packs along the way, and that's definitely worth to do. Whenever you are running through the story, the regular content, not even the heroic stuff, that when you leveled your party up to that you have at least 3, maybe 4 level 30, then it should be easy enough to do. And getting the last 1 or 2 spots, throw in one of the mercenaries that just require levels and just let it sit there. If you have a task for it, let it try it out in some of the encounters that you have along the way. When it's very low level, of course it will die soon, but you progress the quest and you also level the mercenary as you go forth, and then you have progression. That's really what you want to do to keep you motivated as a free-to-play player in mercenaries, the way I see it. I think this is definitely very fun to do, and getting the levels done and going through the PvE content, this is really where I enjoy a lot of the stuff that I do. So that's definitely one way to accumulate resources as a free-to-play player. We will jump into the PvP and have a short chat about what to do there. And you can see not the best composition ever, but a composition that I've chosen to make in order for me to manage the mercenary setup and also being able to battle without the most perfect composition that whatever other person suggests. Well, you need to get Diablo, you need to do this, you need to do that. That will just drain you out of resources. So you need to figure out something you can do in order for you to progress in PvP without putting in or investing in packs and getting that specific mercenary. For PvP, I constructed a party. I called it the PvP party. And of course, all of these are leveled up to 30. I do have two, like Gromarsh and Illidan is legendary characters, but I can't remember if you get them early on. I opened a few packs, I might have gotten them in there. But that's the ones that I managed to get and level up. And there's no real synergies between them, but that is essentially what you're looking for. Manipulation of speed, where Cairn is really good, and that's also one of the top compositions that you can find. I might have opened Cairn at some point, but I did my best to level up this character. And then I went on to try and find some of the combos. One of the main combos that I almost always start with Cairn, Cyrella and Samuro, and then I supplement the board depending on which of my opponents, how much blues, how much fighters, protectors, or casters are left. So one combo that I'm really fond of doing is that you have your Cyrella. Cyrella has her hero power, Blinding Luminance, which is a 3 speed, and then Samuro can do a double strike on one of your opponents, essentially hitting twice, growing him as well, and without really receiving that much damage or any damage at all, maybe because Cyrella reduced the attack through Blinding Luminance. And the combo is so fast that there's almost only like taunts that can stand in the way, and Cyrella, usually taunts are out of the protectors, and Cyrella really damages protectors a lot, and therefore you are in a very good spot with this combo. And of course you want to try and do all the leveling that you can do where it makes sense. For instance, Reincarnation, I think this is really great, so I want to upgrade this. But be aware of what you are facing. This, I do not win all, but it seems like I'm kind of like 80-90%. It feels like it anyway. I have a lot of my opponents where I managed to pull off the win. And I think this speed manipulation thing is definitely one to go for. Speed is king in the PvP side of things. So I upgrade whatever I can and get ready to... This adds more health once we finish off some of our opponents. So there we are. We're not even upgraded. We're not completely there on all of it. But still, we have a very good shot at finishing opponents in the PvP content. Let's have a look on some of the rewards that you can get out of the PvP side of things. In the fighting pit for the PvP content, I don't want to grind a lot of PvP, but the rewards here are really great. The random mercenaries coins that you get out of the PvP content is greater, not maybe twice as good, but they are definitely better than the ones that you get out of the PvE content. And therefore this is a good way of also acquiring more coins if you get a good setup for a PvP build, where you can get some of these rewards. But I really only want to, I think you can go to, the chest goes to, then you need 1 win, you get some coins, 2 wins, you get some coins, and then up to that you need to win 5 games on the chest before it actually unlocks. And usually I stop at 3, and I won 6 matches of PvP, and that's fine for me. Then this is not like a main grind for me. My main content is still gonna be standard, battleground, stuff like that. But this is definitely fun, much more fun than I anticipated. And a way to get some packs, and I presume, I haven't checked it out, that the rating will reset at some point, but when you go up in and get more chests, higher level chests, then you also start to get some packs, which I'm due for on the next one, and then as you progress further on, you get even more. What is worth noting that as I mentioned, I usually only go to 3. Sometimes I really grind it out and go to 4 win chests. But still, I have a rating around 4,500. And even to get on the leaderboard for Europe, you only require 7,000, 800, 900, something like that. Then you are on the top 200 on the Mercenaries leaderboard. It's definitely possible to do. I know that you will probably plateau, you will flatten out the curve, you don't gain as much MMR rating once you have played a certain amount and you get to a certain level. Fair enough, I know that. I got a lot more in the beginning and now I don't gain as much MMR as I did, but still you are able to really acquire a lot of and accumulate a lot of resources through playing PvP. So I think I'll leave you and finish off this segment, this video, with us going through a PvP match, so you can see the composition that I've chosen. Feel free to grab whatever you like out of this. If you want to see more like this, a comment would really be appreciated. I'll have a look and see how many of you guys are actually doing some views on the mercenary side of things. As I said, this is going to be a free-to-play experience for me. I don't mind spending money on some of the other stuff, but Mercenaries will be a free-to-play experience for me. And so far, it has been really great for me, and I think Mercenaries is actually quite fun. Let's have a look at the PvP match, and do remember to subscribe for this or other content. And if you like it, you know where the thumbs up is. And let's have a look at one of the matches that I've played in the PvP context. Okay, so he has a similar, from a fighter, protector, caster perspective, he has the same as me. So I'm just gonna do, this is really my standard go-to stuff, because he will get a taunt if there's some AoE effects. Some heroes do have them. I want him to hit Samuro because he can be immune. And Sarella and Samuro is definitely the primary combo to start with. Let's see where he starts. So she's probably gonna taunt. Also Sarella, Samuro. Okay, this is kind of similar to me, but we definitely want to remove this one first. And then Sarella is my primary second one that I want to go for. That's a taunt, like I expected. Reduce the attack. Right now, I'm not out yet. But there we go. And Sarella is fast enough that we at least get a 50-50 here to finish off a Cariel before she's actually winning. Restore 10 health. It's not going to be enough. And I get another 50-50 here by increasing the speed. So I get two 50-50s before Sarella. So I want to do that. And then my secondary option is to damage Sarella. And I don't want to take any damage in the process as it is, so we're just going to do this. Taunt, it's not going to be enough. We managed to finish her off. And then we damage Sarella. And then Sarella is going to be hit by her. Or hidden, fair enough. And then the question is if he goes for another protector, and I'll probably need a caster. I could also go for Gromash because I really want to finish him off. Sarella is bound to be removed soon. Gromash has a 4-speed ability that I might be able to use in conjunction with Samuro. So here we go. Actually, just one hit and then she's done. He's able to taunt. I want to reduce their speed. Let's go for the speed play. And I kind of want to protect Samuro. Let's do this. This is a little bit of a slower setup. He will probably taunt. If not, then I want to hit Samuro. taunt like I expected. He's gone. But as you can see, he revives and he still has that going for him. And Sorella is gone. So now he's on 4 and I'm still on 5. A good health on my stuff here. Some good health on that. I'm just gonna push ready. See if I can remove Samuro. Oh, Millhouse, that's a lot of damage. What I want to do... So he is not gonna taunt anymore. He only had 1 turn of taunt. So staggering slam. And then... I'll see if I can remove it. He should be done in 1 go. That's gonna be... Oh, Bernie's got to be too high as 18, that's 36, and then another hit, then he's done. And I will go and make these guys faster with Endurance or Aura. Just hope that he's going to be the first one, Gromash, because then Millhouse is going to be done. Gromash, perfect. Then he doesn't even get to act. And there we go. Sometimes my opponents choose to finish, to say, though now we concede. This is not the greatest one because he has 2 green. I think that I'll just play the stronger play here. Do this. Hope you can follow my chain of thought here. That is somewhat slow. The immune effect is not going to do anything. And there is the possibility that at 29 he will survive. Depends on this one. We'll probably attack him. Also want to gain some stats here. Let's do this and then... Oh, we need to go over here. Finish her off. We will go towards the very late stage here. And probably I won't be able to attack anything because he'll be able to react first. But if so, then I want Samuro to die. Yeah, he's taunted up. But that's a good placement for me because he will hit him and then this Samuro here. So the placement is good. I actually managed to get it off. Perfect. He's done, and we hit him, he's done. We have 4. Ah, he has 1 revive. Alright. And I want to see if I can go first. That's a 4. Earliest is a 5. So I have a 33% chance to get to be immune. I'll take it. This one is healthy enough to hit both. And we'll just manipulate the speed. We are in no rush at the moment. We have 1 more minion. Did not manage to get it off, but same enemy doesn't really matter too much. And I'm still 2 for 1. But Brukan is vulnerable to the fighter, of course. We will see. Slow down the speed. I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. I just want to deal as much damage as I can. It is left and rightmost, so we will get the buff. And we're gonna hit twice, and then we're done. It's only ever gonna be... That's fine. We're just gonna see if we can slow her down a little bit. Then we attack twice with Illidan, and then we're done. And but even though it's not a top tier build, you can definitely make it work, and this is kind of many of my games are actually working out on this. I try to do my best to explain along the way. Thanks for watching, everyone.